Hello, Patreon. Thank you for being here. My name is Angela Marie. I'm the Vibrational Alchemist, and this is going to be a public post that will be shared on many different platforms. So if you're new to me, my name is Angela Marie, and I'm the Vibrational Alchemist. I specialize in uncovering the hidden energies within the lives of others to bring upon ultimate healing on a deep cellular level, utilizing frequency and vibration. So that's a fancy way of saying that I help you to uncover those things that are blocking you from becoming the best and highest example of your divine soul's blueprint. Okay, so we are going to be talking about the Lionsgate portal today. And so I'm going to go into a brief description about the Lionsgate portal and the information that I've been receiving about the Lionsgate portal for 2019. And then I'm going to let you know about some offers and some products that I have available for those of you who feel like you might resonate with the message or feel like you might want to support me in that aspect. So, Lionsgate portal, what is this? The Lionsgate portal is something that happens every year, and it begins on the 26th of July and reaches its full power potential on 8/8, when the Sirius star system aligns with the sun and the pyramids of Giza under the Leo constellation. I'll get a little bit more into that, but I wanted to go over what and why and how this came about. Okay, so July 25th, the day before it begins, is known as the Day Out of Time, or the celebration passed on by our Egyptian ancestors to move from the old cycle into a new cycle, which is the Egyptian New Year. So this celebration occurs on July 26th, which starts that alignment or the movement of the star system Sirius, the sun, and the pyramids of Giza. So the Lionsgate portal is guarded by two Syrian lion beings. They are known as the lions of yesterday and the lion of yesterday and the lion of tomorrow. As the gatekeepers, they ensure that those grounded and present in this moment and conscious of their past, their spiritual path, will transit through the portal. The portal closes August 13th as a celebration of movement forward into the new year. So what I've been getting about this year's Lionsgate, and I think this is a theme between what is needed for the movement. So what we're doing is we're going to be moving from older constructs and older timelines into a newer construct and newer timeline. So we're going to be leaving the old behind and going into the new. Gaia is going to be coming from a lower vibrational timeline into a higher vibrational timeline. And in order for this to occur, there's activations that have to take place. And the activations that I have been getting that are going to be taking place and the expansion that is going to be taking place is going to be in the high heart as well as the earth star chakra. So if you're not familiar with the earth star chakra, it is basically 1.5 to 4 feet below the ground, and it is what grounds us into Gaia. It is where we get our nurturing and sustenance. It is how we bring our soul into grounding into the earth. And we want to be grounded into Gaia because we came here to be human and be and exist on Gaia in order to help her ascend, right? So, and this is my truth around all of this. If you don't resonate with it, that's totally fine. Take whatever resonates and throw the rest out. no worries, no issues here. This is my truth around it. So what I'm getting is there is a lot of energy movement and a lot of heaviness that is occurring right now within the collective, preparing us for this Lionsgate portal that is coming up. And a lot of us don't have our Earth Star chakra activated, and we haven't brought down our elements to keep us grounded. So we are having a very heavy and emotional time. Also, right now is we have about 6 planets that are in retrograde. So that means we are going through extremely emotional times of shedding and rebirth and destruction and creation. So it's very important right now that we rest. It's very important right now that we get ready for what's coming soon. Now, there are 2 different frequencies that I'm getting, or 2 different waves of individuals that I'm learning about regarding this activation, regarding what's going to be happening and who's going to be anchoring in energy during this time. So we have a wave of frequency of people who are aware. They are aware of their psychic abilities. They are aware of where they need to be. They are aware of, what they need to do in order to hold space for Gaia to help her to ascend. These are people who are aware of the frequencies of the earth and how it's changing and evolving. These people are called anchors, they're called way showers, they're called light workers, however you want to look at that, whatever label resonates with you. These people are the ones that need to rest right now, because we're going to be holding space for a new energy that is coming to Gaia in a massive way. So this energy has been around since around December of last year. And we've had waves of people that have been anchoring in this energy, because this energy is going to help us to transition into non-duality and into grace a little bit easier. This is a new energy that is coming from Sirius, from the Syrian system. And during the Lionsgate portal of 2019, those of us who are anchors that are being called to rest right now and be a lot more grounded and human and hold space for Gaia are going to be basically anchoring in this energy and holding the portal for the transit to the higher timeline, the higher vibrational timeline. There's the first frequency of people. The second frequency of individuals are going to be holding space and anchoring in this new energy come 9/9. So they are being asked to show up, being asked to step out. They are having the lessons regarding sovereignty and stepping into your own personal power, and really feeling like they're being challenged on their truth right now. These are the second frequency of beings. So if you have not had heart expansion or high heart awakening or high heart activation, however you want to look at it, it's rough. The frequency in which is needed to be able to expand your heart is a huge clearing of resentment, a huge clearing of, it is going from conditional love to unconditional love. So there's a huge clearing of, that the lessons around trust and the lessons around acceptance and the lessons around your own ability to sustain yourself with grace is what's coming up for you, or what will be coming up for you. And the Earth Star activation or expansion has a lot to do with being grounded into your body, being grounded into Gaia. A lot of people feel like we don't need, like, we are not our body, we are not this meat suit. That is true, but we did come here to be human and to have the human experience as a divine being, as source itself. So being grounded and having all of your elements pulled into Gaia and balanced takes a lot of emotional turmoil. It's like a storm brewing, and you know, you're thinking too much because there's too much air, or you're out of your body because you're in the ether, your ether's too high, or you're very emotional and your water's too high, and you know, maybe you're very passionate and very angry right now, and that's to do with the fire element. So in order to be able to anchor in this energy and hold this portal open, we're going to have a lot of high heart and earth star activations prior, during, and after this occurrence, in as a collective. So what does that look like? That's going to look like a lot of tower moments for a lot of us. Okay, so now that I've talked about the energy that's coming in and the Lionsgate portal and what that means, I wanted to offer you guys, or let you know, that I'm going to be offering Earth Star Chakra activations, as well as heart activations and clearings on my website for those that need it. I'm also making lions. So I make orgonite. I don't know if any of you know that, but I make orgonite dragons and pyramids and lions. They called me to make these lions to help with the integration of the new aqua energy that is coming, of the high heart and heart expansions, and the earth star activations and expansions. So these lions contain jasper, obsidian, selenite, snowflake obsidian, green aventurine, rose quartz, jade, emerald, and rutile, along with their 50% organic and 50% inorganic, along with steel and copper. So the jasper, obsidian, selenite, snowflake obsidian are all for the grounding part of the Earth Star chakra. And the green aventurine, rose quartz, jade, and emerald are all for the high heart. And then the rutile quartz is to balance those emotional energies and to clear out the emotional, to basically balance both energies. So these are going to be $20. I'm going to make them available on my website, or you can personal message me if you follow me on Facebook. And they are going to have, I don't know if you can see, they have light language activations, and they are going to help with integrating these energies. They are going to help with activating the Earth Star and expansion of the Earth Star and high heart chakras. So if you're interested in these, I'm going to be having that. And if you would like to get a jump start on activating, balancing, and making sure you're ready for this energy by getting a Earth Star activation, you can do that with me. Book it on my website at alchemistmarie.com. However, I just wanted to make this available to everyone so that, one, you could come and check out my Patreon, and two, you would be aware of what's coming and what's going on and why you may be having these moments of emotional outburst, or feeling unstable, or your shadows coming up and really in your face right now. So we have a lot of cosmic energy going on, and we're getting ready to go into a more cosmic energy. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this. If it resonates with you, send me a message, or take the time to do your own research on it, because it's undeniably so. The cosmos and science and all of this backs up everything that I'm talking about. It's a phenomenon that happens every year. But this is the message that I've been getting around it. And these are the things I want to offer for this. So if you guys feel free, take a look around here on Patreon, see the different things I have available. I have several different price points. If you're interested in a lion, message me, and I just want to let you guys know I love you, and we're going to make it through this, and there is a reason why you're feeling the way you're feeling, and you're not alone in that. Okay? I love you guys so much. Again, my name is Angela Marie, and I'm the Vibrational Alchemist, and I am so grateful to have connected with you today. Have a wonderful day.